So this is a bit of a introduction to the van I'm selling, and a bit of a user manual for whoever buys it. This is the Vauxhall Vivero. So this is my 56 plate Vauxhall Vivero, which I'm selling, sadly. I'll just talk you through it. So I'd say it's a long wheelbase, low roof with a hatchback style door, and inside I'll talk you through the various bits and pieces that I've done inside. So that's the back bit that I'll come on to in a minute. This is the so we've got 3 seats in the back. The seats can be folded backwards, reclined pretty much flat backwards, or they can be folded forward, again flat, and they can be slid up and down. So there's various positions that they can be put in. There is a cassette toilet down there that just flips up, shut to one side, pulls out. That's really useful for having it with the kids. Inside the cab then, everything, it always starts first time every time. I've never had a problem with it. The only time it didn't start first time was when the starter motor broke about a year ago. There's no warning lights on the dashboard. This is a in-car DVD, Bluetooth. This plays DVDs and CDs, and it also connects to Bluetooth. So that's me connected. So there you are. You see that's connected to my Bluetooth on there. So the Bluetooth works. That's obviously also works with it's got a mic over here, up there, and so obviously you can speak. Yeah, you can use it as a phone as well. So you got like so to charge stuff, and then two USB ports to plug in phone holder up there. Ding, that goes like that. This is a little shelf I made because I was fed up with not having space in the front, so I took off the panel here and just made it into a little shelf. There's storage down there, another shelf there, there's a shelf down here. I've got a load of extra. We kept on blowing fuses because we were putting too much on here on camping trips. There's loads of extra fuses. I'll put them in as well. Just to be aware that sometimes this heater doesn't work properly, and I think it's just a loose connection because you'll go over a bump and it'll work again. But it works fine. You can turn it on to hot, you can turn it on to cold. It's not a problem at all, and these all go to the different places. But sometimes, occasionally, it doesn't work properly. This whole seat turns around, so I'll demonstrate that now. Some kind of electric seat belt tensioner. So in the event of a crash, it tensions the seat belt. So you have to unplug that. And so under here, you take this little yellow bit off, pull the yellow bit out like that, and then that unplugs like that, and then tuck this one down out of the way because otherwise it gets wrenched around. So that has to be tucked down. Just tuck that down there, and then you have these 4 bolts to undo. There's one here. Just bring that up there. Same around the back here. Okay. quite a nice little sitting area for if you stop having fish and chips or something somewhere. So it's a really nice little addition to make a bit more space for sitting with the family.
And then after you've done that, you just clip this back in. If this is just a little thing, if that's not plugged in, you'll get a warning light on the dashboard. So that's the light you get if it's not plugged in. And I'll plug it in and I'll show you it's off. Plugged in like that. And then it goes off.
So this is just to show you how much space there is in the box of Vivaro. Obviously you've got a nice big space here, and that makes half a bed. Got enough room under here for 1, 2, 3 kites, and then a kite board down the side there. Boards down the side of the bed. You've got 2 boards there, and then you've got another one hanging from the ceiling. What I like about this is, I mean, obviously it's not an issue to take a wheel off these days, it's so quick, but you don't need to take the wheel off. You get the, this is a Whitey Capra, which is a big bike. Out really easily. Here, you can see that is a long mini mal that has no problems at all fitting down the side.
I did get it wired in, the first fit of electrics for taking electric plug-ins.
It's kind of hard to see, but oh yeah, this is 2 layers of insulation in there, and it is all the way around. This is where the plan was for the electrics to come in, so that's wired up for the electrics to come in. This is all the cables here, and this is where the other side of this is where the consumer unit would have been. So that's all the cables down there. So you can see this. Well, it's all set up to be. This is the first fit of the electric. It's all set up to be wired in as a camper, basically. There's loads of spare cabling down there. The bed is a very straightforward thing that I just built quite quickly one day. It's just basically this bit goes on the wheel arch, bed. Depending on what else you're carrying, you can carry this on this side. I usually just put it down the side with the boards. Depends what else you've got on board. Depending on how you carry this bit on board. That goes like that. It's fold forward. An old futon mattress, but just to demonstrate it. But what we often use is a inflatable. So these front seats can actually go completely flat, pretty much flat, and that gives you the level on there.
Or they can be folded forward like you saw before. It doesn't really matter, it's not really noticeable. So that's it basically. These are a few little bit of extra pictures. It comes with 12-month MOT. It's a great van. Basically the adventure is yours for the taking. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy it.